Hello. Let's start overlay and then we are good to go. Checky check. Good. Okay, so welcome to the bonus stream. Today I would like to work on a system which is spawning stuff around. And this requires some thinking, like what do I actually want this spawner system to do? And then it requires writing some code. It requires some things to figure out, because I have already a rough idea how to make that, but there are some loose ends which still need to be connected. So I have some test scenes. They are very, very rough tests just to check out tile maps. Okay, so maybe as usual, some kind of shopping list for what to achieve. So today's January 21st, wasn't it? Not 22nd. 22nd. It says Nordic Valley in the design documentation. But this won't be any kind of Stardew Valley game. But so the first question is, how should this let's call it item spawner system look like? What do we want? What should it do? I'll figure out just a point on the to-do list. Study tile map features. Can map tiles be annotated somehow? Write tile map tile to item spawning script. I think that might be enough for one stream. There's one more thing. Right. write script which randomly spawns items. I think I have somewhere in the game directory there is a folder for stream stuff. So Nordic Valley stream. Ah, yes, to-dos. That's fine. 22nd. We could actually look at the to-do lists that we made in previous streams. Okay, revisit stuff, think about quest system, think about item isometric pixel grid size. Well, this is already kind of done, so we mark done. This thing still lies in the Trello. So, okay. I started to think through this item spawner system today or this week, because, well, one important part of the gameplay loop, which I want to implement as soon as possible, is collecting. Okay, well, it is already implemented, the collection of items, mushrooms, berries. It is already there, but the spawning is not yet there. So I have placed these items all manually. We do have blueberry, cranberry. We have one flower and one mushroom. And one of the core gameplay loop features is exactly this: going around, exploring the lands, picking up some cranberries, blueberries, stuff. Plus taking care of the yard. So, what I was thinking, how the item spawner system should look like, is take two kinds of tile maps, I think, somehow as input variables. Yeah. Or as children. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe as a children. Maybe that's a good idea. Like parent node type is just node 2D maybe, or I think it could be node simply. It doesn't have to be in node 2D. because essentially everything which is belongs to the spawner system is not shown in the game. So my main plan is that I have two types of child nodes, two types of tile map child nodes. And I guess I should somehow define or kind of annotate those tile map nodes, or give them class names or something, something that I can distinguish them. The first one is I would call manually placed items, and the second one is randomly, or well, how should I call this? Let's call it spawning areas for random spawning of items. More or less vegetables and, well, not vegetables, like mushrooms, berries and stuff. So in my mind, let's say that we have those two tile map types, and we have world map, right? This could be kind of like starting point for. I mean, this tile map could be starting point for these manually placed items. So I could just place tiles, like I have placed these wheat tiles here and there, and then the manager script reads this tile map, takes the coordinates and spawns actually this grassweed object. No, sorry, it will be seen. But then it needs also reference to, let's say, also required. Node reference to what call it, item parent nodes. I mean, the spawner manager, it should know that trees or plants should go underneath plants. So there should be some kind of export variable. And I should say, okay, then this node is where plants should be placed. Sorry, and berries and mushrooms. Although I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I don't need to distinguish plants and berries. I mean, anyway, in the game, nobody sees it. it would be nice to have this for debugging, but for otherwise it's just doesn't matter much, because I have yeah, for debugging purposes I have anyway class names, so I can call, like, get all the blueberries out of the plants, but yeah, whatever. But that's required. Node reference to item parent nodes, which could be plants. Yeah, so this is, yeah, in the end, this is actually pretty simple system. Pretty simple. So yeah, I guess we could start by making those tile maps. Yeah, simple as that. Data manager. I think I would start by saying that this system goes underneath handlers, or should it be helper? Well, I think I will manage. Spawner. Yeah, so we're talking about tilemaplayer. Tilemaplayer. And this is gonna be called manual spawn, item spawn, manual tilemap for manual spawning. Or let's call it just manual spawning. We want to save this underneath item spawner. And we want to create new tile set. Hello, AG. Nice to see you. How's Thursday? And we want to have isometric. I somehow got just a feeling like I really want to stream tonight. Kind of like back in 2022 or 23, as I was streaming all the time. It's been good. Got a vacation coming up this weekend. Oh, let's go. That's good to hear. Vacation is always nice. Have you plans to travel to somewhere or just chill? How about me? How's the progress? Oh, it's pretty slow at the moment. I'm I'm kind of in a situation that I'm a little bit overwhelmed of everything which needs to be done, and I'm a little bit procrastinating because of that. Like, not really like sure how to start building something, and then being just lazy. Going on a solo trip. Okay, that sounds very nice. Sounds good. It's I find trips are always refreshing. Getting to see new sceneries. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's hope so. No, but I still feel motivated, kind of motivated. The season will come when I'm not anymore that motivated, but that's normal. Excited for the trip so I can take some pictures of monuments and put them in my game. Okay, good idea. Try to put them. Monuments. Uh-huh. So we're talking about like old Indian monuments. I mean, I'm assuming it's a local trip. Yes. Uh-huh. I would love to learn more about Indian culture. A 4-day trip. Let's go. Better take good snacks. Let's see. We need a new tile set. Mm, strokes. Crown maybe? Sprites? Yeah, okay, this was it. Ordered a graphics tablet. Let's go. Fingers crossed I will be able to learn it quickly. Okay, yeah, that means then rapid firing textures for the game. That's good. I think it's a good investment. I think it makes sense. I ordered one without screen because of budget. Let's give it a go. No, I think it's still alright. I think it's still alright, even without screen. Hi, Godots. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Sorry. The winter has been quite heavy here in Austria this year. Like 1 month. Already 1 month of snow and minus degrees, minus centigrades. Six. Hello. No. I tend to forget all the base things, base style. No, what's wrong? The current Atlas source has tiles outside the texture. You can clear it using remove tiles outside the texture. Oh, this is probably... Oh yeah, this is why. Doing fine. It's pretty good weather currently. Okay, that's nice to hear. Ah, here we go. This is it. Yes, this is what I was looking. The origin of to use for drawing the tile. This can be used to visually offset the tile. So just set it like that. I guess this. It should be the same as here. Okay, but then let's try to add some more stuff in this tile set. Let's see how this works. If I just go and select some sprites instead of tile map tiles, let's see how bad this goes. I'll say plants, let's say berries, say blueberry. Yeah, this is the icon for the inventory, and this is the blueberry kind of plant, which is then spawned. No. Oh no, I don't know if this works because the texture size is smaller than actually the actual isometric tile size. Oh no. Okay, that's a bummer. That's already... No chance. Yeah, that's working, but this is not working. Oh, dang. Hmm. How about your game projects, Codraurus? Have you done some game dev stuff, except for the game jam entries? Texture, not nearest. I have actually. Oh, hype. Nice to hear. Okay, well, I need to figure this out. I mean, it would be pretty bad to for this whole game if every single item which I want to put this in the manual spawn tile map, if it needs its own kind of like spawning icon. That's. I mean, it's still doable, but it's kind of a pain in the neck. Texture smaller than tile map size. Wait a second. Oh, wait. Is this even Godot 4? Oh, wait. So this is 16 by 16. What if I just... No. No. Create tiles in non-parent texture regions. Nothing. I'm a little bit lost here with this tilemaplayer. I've chosen texture which is smaller than tile size, and somehow I cannot do anything with this base tile. So what I wanted to now check out is if it's true that I just need to resize the texture size. Somehow it doesn't make sense, but we'll see. Yeah, let's go to plants. Yeah, it is this one. So just for testing, let's make the canvas size. Let's save this first to item spawner, let's call them, I don't know, icons. Or texture map. Texture maps. Yeah, it can be also blueberry. And the canvas size. Okay, it's not even 16 by 16, it's 12 by 14. So let's make this size. Oops. Take that away and then go to item spawning texture maps. Yeah, it seems to be. Oh no, it seems to be true. Yeah. Okay. I mean, there might be some kind of hacky workaround to automatically generate this by code, but well, it doesn't make any sense. All right, so yeah, I mean, what do I know? Maybe I have just 16 or I don't know 20 items, and then I just make placeholder textures. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So oh no. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, that works. What was your problem again? I'm trying to create tilemap tiles for textures which are not exactly the same of the base tile. So here I have isometric tilemap, and it has size of 32 times 16, and I have some sprites for items which are, well, randomly sized, but about like 16 times 16 or larger or even smaller. But when I import Atlas or tile source, which is less than or apparently less than this size, then I cannot do anything with that. Godot doesn't let me select a tile to the tile set. Not sure how to solve that. Oh, but I just know this one thing, which was my question here. Can Godot tilemap tiles be annotated somehow? It seems not. Seems not to be the case. But here I see that the atlas can be annotated given the name. So we could say, or if I say I make for each item its own atlas, I can give each item its own name. Otherwise, I guess these are just exactly like source. They have number 0, atlas coordinate is 0, and yeah, I feel like this might be a better way. Like say this is grass wheat, oops, and this is blueberry. Okay. Doesn't let you select it. Sounds weird. Yeah, it's look here. Look here. Let's try to import something else. From plants, let's pick up, yeah, cranberry. Would you like to automatically create tiles, please? Okay, I have no idea. But again, this is not 32 by 16, and no matter what I do, I cannot. I can select. Okay, let's see if it helps if I say I put texture region size to be equivalent to the texture size. That might be maybe cranberry. Okay, this is actually 16 by 16. Yes. Did you just decline the automatic cell creation? No, I didn't. I don't think so. I think I allowed it. Yes. Yeah. But still, no luck. We'll say 16 times 16. Oh, look at that. So this has to be, I'm not sure, maybe equivalent to the original texture size. What happens if I say like 14 by 14? Ah, yeah, okay, look at that. So the region size has to be equivalent or smaller than the texture size itself, and then it works. Ah, okay. All right. That's good. Then let's see. Oh, okay, fine. That's good. That's good. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, problem solved. I saw it incorrectly. Okay, no worries. Yes, yes, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, and this would be cranberry. Then I want to dive a little bit more to this feature, this tile map feature. Like, say, I have this manual spawning as a part. Like it's really just a placeholder in the world, and based on that those placeholder tiles, the actual items are then spawned in the world. So what I want to figure out is if I can get those annotations from the tile set, like get the tile set tile, and it spits me this name. Of course, then somehow what I also need is the catalog of all these items, item references. But okay, let's go one step at a time. We have several get functions, and one of them is tile data. get cell tile data and coordinates. This is probably what we want. Or do we? Properties, tile data. No, probably not, because this doesn't contain any kind of information to which atlas this tile belongs. Get use cells by ID. And this is array of integers. Oh, by the way, news for AG, if AG is still around, on last weekend I was able to update the tank game a little bit. Now we have high score list and persistent scoring. I think I just need to I need to start Googling, because this is not at all intuitive how I get this name out of the selected tile. That would be the name of the tile set. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yes. But can we somehow get information about the tile set itself? So if we would get this ID out of with some function, then we could get a mapping. Or then we could just go and check out like okay, what is the ID, and then fetch the name. Then I could use this, or well, I mean, sure, I could use this ID number to be a key to the dictionary, which then holds the item scenes, like path to the resource. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, maybe there's something more because this function gives me some ideas or inspiration. Get cell tile data. Tile data object associated with the given cell null, blah, blah, blah. Here, this code snippet says that, okay, clicked cell in some local mouse coordinates. So this is then the integer coordinate to the tile set, tile map, and then get from the tilemaplayer, get the cell data. And here is get custom data. So where can I put a custom data in the tile set? Yeah. Now we are deep down in the tile set. Or property editor. Physics. Custom data. Okay. Custom data layers. Ooh, look at this. Let's go type. Or well, item type or item name. Or how should we call this? Yeah, item name. And it can be string. Right. Okay. I think this is the right way. I think this is better. Here we go. Okay, select this. And then it's grass, weed. I mean, yeah, alright. So now I could make one big atlas with all the items, but because I'm not working that way, I'm simply putting one PNG for each plant and so forth. So I guess this would work too. Wait. Okay, grass, weed, alright, but then... Oh, no. This is not this doesn't work as intended. No. Wait. Yeah, alright, yeah. Custom data is, item name is grassweed. It's here, grassweed. But what happens if I say, then it says, blueberry. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, fine, everything's fine. So now this is grassweed, this is blueberry, this is cranberry. Fine. Okay. Good. So now we can go forward and say we have chanterelle. And then, yeah, this is a little bit nervy that this, if the texture is smaller than this, I would like to have some kind of option like resize the texture region size automatically to whatever this texture is. And now I just need to do some checking. Oh well. 14 by 8. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, still there. Fine. Okay, so this is for the first tilemap child node. So this is then the parent scene for item spawner. It goes to handlers, item spawner, item spawner. So in my mind, this looks like this is gonna look like this. So at some place in the scene, this scene, we have item spawner, and then as a child for the item spawner, we have manual spawning. Well, one or several of these manual spawning or random spawner. I think I will call these manual spawning tile maps where or well, in this case because nobody else is gonna mod this game or program this game, I'll place manually stuff. And then the second tile map is called random spawner. And let's talk about that in a bit. I want to create GD script and say that the class name is that's fine. Just so that I can check then in the spawner script what kind of tile map do we have. Because now we can place multiple spawning maps on top of each other. So what we can do is we can spawn in one tile map. We can spawn weed, and in the other one we can spawn blueberries or whatever. Or maybe we want to hide something behind this behind the weed. So when the player then cuts the weed, then there's maybe chanterelles is behind there or whatever, something like this. So that's possible then. So that should be fine. So what we then need is some kind of function which does, well, actually we need to call those function underneath the ready function, because that's what we want. We want to take the placeholder graphics and convert them the tile map tiles into items. So manual spawn. columns. And so here, here. Oh, well, what would be interesting is to have some kind of variables. Start, maybe export variable even. Need to head off to sleep. Have amazing stream and great progress. Thank you, HE. Have a good sleeps. Good sleeps. And also, have a nice trip. And chill weekend. Chill weekend, yes. I try my best to chill. Yeah, see you. See you then around. So, export variable and coordinate. Maybe we can give some default values like, what do I know, start is per default 0, and I mean, it doesn't hurt when we scan 1000 by 1000, or does it? It's like 1 million tiles to be scanned. Let's reduce it maybe per default to 100 times 100. Yeah, I think it is a better idea to have maybe, like, not thinking about this from the game perspective, maybe it's better to have multiple of these manual spawning tile maps. I can rename them to something else. I could imagine that at some point, somewhere in the world, we have cloudberries, somewhere in the world we have cranberries, somewhere in the world we have blueberries, like blueberry area 1, blueberry area 2. So what I would do is I would just take this manual spawner, I would just shift this to somewhere. All right. Say that is the 0th tile, I guess. And then we just go this direction. The danger with this sort of thing is of course that oh wait. Let me take a step back. Let me get a step back, because maybe there's a function which does this. I don't need to worry about this coordinate thing. 100 times 100 sounds okay for now, but it's some sort of chunking of batching would be sound good at least. Okay, look here. I'm not yet sure if I need to make a for loop which is going through every single tile, or if Godot gives us some kind of function which returns all the tiles. I think there should be something for us. Let's see, like all the coordinates. Get used cells. Oh yes. Get used cells. By ID. Get used cells. Returns a vector 2D array. The positions of all cell containing a tile. Okay, beautiful. That's it. So that means, okay, then we can take a step back and say we don't need these coordinates necessarily. I think not at all. Because then yes, right. Okay, so then get populated cells by get use cells. Figure out item type with get data. See docs. That was very, very useful piece of documentation there. Oops. And then what we need, yeah, let's take this away. Don't need them. Fetch item resource path and boom. Oh well. Okay, for now I because I have just plants. Add item to plants parent node. So that's the plan. Yeah, I was just thinking that later maybe there's something more than plants. Maybe some collectibles. Then I should somehow give also in this manual spawning or in random spawner also the parent type kind of. Yeah, but that's a future problem. Okay. So then, then the next question is how to go about these resource paths. I was thinking about creating just a large dictionary like item types type to resource or something like this. Kind of like this grassweed. And then, well, there is not yet grassweed. We have to do that, but let's see. Like blueberry. What? No. Blueberry. And somewhere we have blueberry. The actual item, which is this. I mean, this certainly will work, but this feels a little bit off because I'm creating one hard-coded dictionary, and this feels like this. If I have lots and lots of items at some point, well, this might become cumbersome to organize. And there's one more thing which I need to check. Is this really how it's done? How do you break a long code line in separate ones? Is it really like this still? Yes? You want to think about it early. Yes, I feel like some kind of catalog which I could open with some kind of Excel tool. I don't have Excel on Linux, but you know, like, I mean, CSV would be of course one. These programs support for that. I could just put them on the long list. And then have some kind of data manager, which is then importing the CSV and then plugging the data, kind of like this catalog of like all the data for one item would be here. I think that this would be maybe a good idea, maybe. You can probably convert the table into CSV. It should be possible. I mean, like, okay, let's do a test like blueberry. Like this. Export. Wait a minute. What? Why do I want? Oh yeah, okay. If I want this, maybe to save as to. Yeah, text CSV. That would be one way to go. I don't know. It's desktop. Yeah, like this. Yeah, well, if I treat these as strings, then I don't need those quotation marks. Then it's the question: does Godot engine support out-of-the-box CSV import? I think so. Okay. Where are we going? Adjacent at least, but they're different, right? Okay, what is this class? This is file access. Alright, so if we take the CSV and then what was it? CSV store get CSV line. What do we get? Okay. So then let's go back to the drawing board or shopping list. Item data Godot. Let's go this meta data organizer manager. Item data is stored neatly in CSV / office sheet. Name, texture, resources, other metadata. And then what we need is graph parser function. Okay, yeah, it's extracts dictionary or takes CSV file and converts it to dictionary, one per item. So at the end of the day, for this manager, what we have is, I don't know, some kind of dict, and there would be like name, scene, resource, path, something like that. So then we have some kind of central data storage things, booms for all the items. All the items which, all collectibles, let's call them collectibles. And with this organizer, with this manager, I could just, from different parts of the project, I could just call, okay, now please, I want to have the resource path to this item, which is called blueberry, and I get it. Chuk. Then there's just a helper function, which is helper function parameter dictionary key returns. Oh, well, actually, item name. Or I could make dictionary of dictionaries. Well, but this is already plenty. I didn't want to actually implement this. I don't want to implement this today. It takes too much time, but I want to kind of make this raw version of this manual spawner ready. But then it returns metadata. Okay. I think that this is good. This is good. Wrong. Because now, if we go to items, we also have some hard-coded stuff like this. Should be avoided. So this approach would give us like single place of hard-coded values, which are much better organized also. And with this LibreOffice, I can just say, okay, sort these based on whatever characteristics. But I hope all the items can be placed within one page. So, but then we can get rid of these clumsy hard-coded values, because then this would be substituted by item data is, well, reference to this item data manager. Get the resource or inventory resource. So just copy paste this and put it somewhere. Yeah, that's. I think it makes quite a lot of sense. Okay, so then let's go back to this spawner. I would like to craft this function and see that it actually works. So let's go grab then for the cranberry. The resource. Yeah, let's go to the resource path. Cranberry. Boop. Okay, we have blueberry, cranberry. And then I would like to have the grass weed, so let's make that on, let's not. Or rocks, trees, plants. Well, let's do this really quick. I could use just some. Let's see. Well, let's. No need to hurry. Scene. Let's call this. Oh well. First things first. New folder. And then. Scene. Well, in fact, grassweed is not a collectible. Oh. It's not an obstacle. Oh, we need new layer. What is the category for grass, which is just gets cut? Destroyable. Maybe. Cuttable, destroyable. Foliage. Yeah, true. I was just trying to think about some general category for all those kind of things which just gets, tossed into the binary trash. Yeah, the destroyable could be alright. I call it destroyable because it's somehow fits. So this is destroyable and it should interact with player. Good. And then we just need the grassweed. We need the grassweed sprite, which is somewhere lurking in. I think it was in the ground because I made this test tile map. Sprites, yeah, there it is. It's exactly this. Yeah, let's go and just copy paste that. Rename that. Right. Well, actually, this should be. Wait a second. Just a quick check. Because of Y sorting. Like here, this is offsetted so that it's okay. Well, pretty much there. Okay, this with the offset. Yeah, it should be with the offset. I think that's should be like that. Then I don't know, -6, 8. Well, oh wait. Well, no, it should be fine. I think it should be fine. Okay. Collision shape. No. Usually I'm allowed to. Oh, it should be probably that. Huh? where is the editor for shapes, polygons? Or is this the wrong? No, it should be. Wait a second. Or is it collision polygon? Ah, yeah, okay. Let's go with that. Collision polygon. Okay. All right, now we can edit. So. Grid points, yes, grid points. No, come on. Okay, it's not really symmetric. Oh, I guess it's a little bit offsetted to the right. Ah, yeah, okay, it's good enough. It's good enough. Well, talking about the base classes, we do have collectible, but this is not collectible. We should make another item class which is called exactly destroyable. Yeah. I need the extends item, and it's gonna be called destroy. And what we need is, oh well, wait. There's just one thing to be checked. I hope I didn't mess this up. Oh no, okay. All the item data is underneath the item. Item, okay. That's fine. All right. Let's just copy paste this, like what we need to populate grassweed. Oh, we need inventory item too. Yeah. But wait, actually we don't need, because destroyable should not go to inventory. So we could just leave it Yeah, I mean, or could it be that there are some items that you can collect and destroy? Are there some items which can be collected or destroyed? Doesn't make too much sense, does it? I don't know, dynamite. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't have item. Oh, wait, I don't have. No, I was talking about inventory item. Yes, I don't have inventory item for grassweed. Simple doesn't exist. So just put null. Therefore, item reference is this. And this is called grassweed. Okay. I just realized that this code should not be underneath this tilemaplayer. This should be underneath the item spawner. Okay, handles item spawner, item spawner. Okay, okay, okay. Then we can add one more. Okay, we have coordinates, and then we want to that get the tie with get data. What? No match. Wait. Oh, wait. It was there. All right. So what we want to do is we want to take this paste this and say we don't want to return anything. Data. I think it was type. Did I say it was type tile set? Oh no, item name. Well then it's item name, alright. Item name. Let's call it then item name. Item name is data get that. Oh, what's going? Okay, that's wrong. So that we get some kind of error if I've missed to put some item name. That's very, very important because otherwise with errorless execution we would just, we would be able to play without the items in the map. So, then so then we have item name. Then we have the name. Then we can do stuff. All right. Oh, then we need to wait. Then we need to convert the tile map cell coordinates in the world coordinates. Let's see how we do that. Get atlas coordinates. Do we have some kind of vector, something which is not integer? Map to local. Center position of a cell in the tilemaplayer's local coordinates. To convert the return value in the global coordinates, use node 2D to global. I think we should. Well, we should probably use the global, because if I, for some reason, make the mistake and shift the tile map layer around, which I actually shouldn't do. I should just lock these manual spawning tile map layers into place. Then it would be good to use map to local. Alright, we need this one. Okay. Okay, now we have reference position, so then, well, we could just spear that and say item reference position will be tile map spawner map blah blah blah, and then let's put here if plant parent reference is small, push error plant is okay. Do we have now everything? I think so. I think so. Okay, so now we can test this. We could test first the errors. We have no reference. It should be plants, but now I just go and see what happens. Where's the error? Hello? Oh, there is an error, but it didn't stop the execution. Well, of course it doesn't. Well, we should make an assertion instead of push error. How is it done? Assert. So wait, does this work if we say assert through stuff? No, false. Okay, it should be false. Yeah, that's better, because otherwise this is simply not, doesn't matter if there's error. This is much better. Much better this way. Because then I can catch early these flaws in code. So yeah, this should set. Yeah, all right. So then this should be assigned to plants. Okay. Then we have manual spawning for grassweed. Let's put some blueberries. Cranberries. Okay, and then fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. This is always the most exciting part of game time, when you sit like 2 hours straight and you write code, you prepare this, think and this and that, and then it's always the question, does it work for the first run out of the box? It happens very, very rarely, but if it does, it's always dopamine kick. All right, let's go. Oh well, one thing which I've forgot to do, completely, is to hide, or actually destroy these the tilemap entries. Well, okay, it seems that I'm not sure. There might be. Okay, I think it didn't work. Did not work. Oh, well, let's go and see what's in the remote scene tree. Does it be there? There are actually 3 blueberries plus these 2, so there should be 5 blueberries. Plants, trees, berries. Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay. Well, no wonder. I didn't call this anywhere, so that's why. All right. So then, manual spawning to items, and the correct way to do this would be, let's see. We need to think a little bit more. Is it possible, now there's the question, is there a possibility that the player somehow resets the game state while playing? The question is, should I remove these grass tile placeholders from the tile map or not? I think I would just like to leave it there, and in case I need them, I can respawn stuff. So in that case, this would be enough to say that this tilemaplayer is just hidden. So what we will do for now is cell coordinates tilemap spawner. We can just say here tilemap spawner visible false. Okay. Okay. Invalid access to property or key grassweed on a base object of dictionary. Okay, that was just wrong naming for that grassweed. Set. Should be like that. Okay. Grassweed, blueberry, cranberry, grassweed. Right. Wait, what? Oh no, not get node. This shouldn't be get node. This is this has to be. This has to be load. And not like this. Let's call this scene. Okay, so let's call this new item. It's item base scene. How's it called? Instantiate. Instantiate. New item. Okay. Oh, what? Invalid assignment of property or key item reference with the value of packed scene on a base of top nil. Item data, item reference. Item data. Huh? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, it's item data. It should be, I mean, this destroyable extends item, so it's destroyable. And grassweed extends destroyable. Oh no, no. It's shit. Yeah, of course. Okay, we have to make this cannot be null, of course, because there's no way to for us to make a reference. So so we have to create new resource, of course. No, it's not inventory slot. How is this called? Item data. Yeah, it should be called item data. Yes, item data, and that's gonna be called inventory item, I guess, for all. Yes, inventory item. And this is gonna be called, well, grassweed. There is no item. Then, well, then not. I hope that doesn't break stuff. Or I need to rethink how I put things in. Okay. So let's go this way still. Grassweed inventory item. Okay, there. All right. Okay. No errors, but there is no items. There are no items at all. All right. Let's see what's in the scenery. Remote scene tree. Yeah, still. Oh, wait. We have to look at the plants. Oh, we do have grassweed. We have whatever this is, also grassweed. We have blueberry. But who knows where? Position 1216, 320. Ooh. I wonder if we can. Yeah. Let's go around, override the in-game camera. Ah. So, okay. There they are. There are our objects. Oh, but it's because I actually offsetted that. Wait. Did I offset this? Well, not really. Huh. Yeah. Okay. How about item spawner? Well, this doesn't have any kind of position information, so that's doesn't matter at all. But alright, why did those items spawn here in the lake and not here where they belong? That's not a question. No, come on. Oh, it was like this, alright. Why? I don't have I mean, it looks correct, but there is some kind of offset here. Like this, it feels correct. Okay. But how they ended up here, no idea. Okay, let me try to reverse engineer this a bit. Let's see. This is about 1050, 5 something, yeah, right, and 300 something, and it's there. And here we have grassweed positioned. (1056, 336). Which is about, well, not exactly, not exactly, or is it? It seems to be this. It seems to be this position, but it's not there. Then it's the question if this plants node is somehow offsetted. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay, that's why. That's why. That's the problem. Okay, so then, what do we have here? Flowers, chanterelles, okay. Yeah, let's take this away for the moment. Doesn't matter. This anyway, just a test scene. So now I should lock this. So now it's impossible. I said now it's impossible to change this. What is going on? Yeah. Oh. All right. Well, whatever. Okay. So now it should be fine. Now it should be fine. This scene. Okay. Okay. Good. All right. Now it looks much better. Now the question is just. Oh well. I don't know. The Y sorting is still not exactly correct. Yeah, I think I need to. Yeah, look at this. It works. Okay. Nice. Good. That's done. Good news. So. Yes. Let's check. Check. Tile to item spawning. Check. Yeah, I could move on to this one, but I don't know. Don't know. A little bit off. I mean, a little bit. The energy levels are not that high today after a working day. So we might go and raid someone, but let's see. Let's see what would be the next step. I mean, yeah, this is one thing. To create this item metadata organizer. I think this is a really good idea when thinking about possibly the amount of items there might be in a game and getting them more organized. But what I need to think about is how to store the data in the CSV. I almost think it would be the best idea to kind of like organize them in the dictionary I mean, then it would be the best to use JSON, which is kind of like has the data structure to be imported into Godot dictionaries instead of CSV. I think I need to think about it a little bit. But yeah, I think that was fine for tonight. Let's go see if there is some familiar channel, familiar face. Let me check on Twitch. Well, we have... Oh, Exodrifter is playing OpenTTD. And Starlight Lacuna is also... I mean, shout out to both of these streamers. Go support them. Let's go say hello to Starlight. Whoop. So then... Yeah, Starlight is very, very, very chill. Also Godot developer. She's probably developing a stream overlay system. Yeah. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks Code, thanks AG, thanks everybody. I will be back at some point, maybe on the weekend. So, thanks for watching, and off we go.